Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of a medieval on the evil difficulty. We are doing all levels with warrior mode, and this is E6M1, Arcland Verge. Let's begin. Alright, so this is the 6th episode of a medieval, and as you can see there's lots of enemies and a few secrets, and another thing you might notice is that this level already has a gorgeous view. There's a reason why I picked this starting shot as the thumbnail. I mean, look at this. And listen to the music for a second. A great start to the episode. But to start us off, we'll grab the legendary soul. And we are going to meet the inhabitants of the arcane expanse. These mages who have been doing all sorts of weird experiments. All that arcane energy was just asking for corruption at this point. Oh well. Those are acrobats. These are cry spiders. Kind of look like antlions, don't they? Crystal antlions. I don't know if they're cry spiders or cris spiders. Like crit as in crystal, but whatever. They're dead now. We shattered them to pieces. And while we're around here, we'll do a series of jumps and make our way over here to this opening to get this secret celestial claw. Now that we have the claw, we are going to make our way back and once again admire the view as we do a 6 series of jumps back to where we were before. Let's grab all the small blue mana pickups and make our way over here to kill the serpents. These are also crystal enemies, like the spiders. I'm just gonna call them serpents from now on. And spiders. Because I can't take the puns anymore. Make them stop. Whatever. We're gonna grab the large orange mana. They're not even puns, but whatever. We're just gonna go over here, kill this acrobat since he didn't even notice us appearing. Grab the Whisper's Edge, and forget about the weird naming conventions of enemies. So we can go over here and kill this serpent. And the spider. Come here, you bootleg antlines. We'll grab the Staff of the Azure Orb. It's nice to have in a level like this. And now, we're not going to grab that legendary soul yet, because we're going to go over here instead and get rid of this serpent. Push this button so we can go up here. And be introduced to more acrobats and an Eternum. Let's kill these guys with the axe. Yeah, that works. And this guy gets the Whisper's Edge treatment. That works too, I suppose. But either way, we're all dead. We can grab some small health pickups. Top ourselves off, and now we can push this button. But when we do, this area opens up with more spiders and serpents. Not a nice bunch of enemies, huh? Well, I fell down, but we'll have to go back up and face the music. And face it we did. So now we can go into this area that we just opened up so we can grab mana and the silver key. But when we grab that... Oh no! Disciples are in this game too. They're actually disciples on crack because they throw planets. They throw solar eclipses at you. Kind of like how the Celestial Claw throws planets at these guys. These guys will also throw eclipses at you. And that is pretty screwy, but I'm not gonna question the logic too much. At least I go insane. Anyways, we used up pretty much all of our plants on that area, huh? Well, still not gonna grab that yet until I go up here and kill these guys. We're gonna use it right now. Just get rid of all these guys. Push this button to go up here. Across this area, we still got some power left. We're gonna use it on these guys. And delete these guys with the Eternum. Yeah, you see those guys that we just killed? Those are Crystal Masters. They're the guys responsible for all these weird crystal enemies. And they also throw Star Torment shards at you because they carry Stars of Torment themselves. But we're gonna kill these enemies with the Voltride. And now we can fight one of these guys mono and mono. And we're good to go. These guys, however, we'll kill them first. We'll actually get them all out. Come here, Mr. Acrobat. Mr. I gotta dodge all the projectiles. Yeah, those guys are acrobats, by the way. That's what they're called. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I did now. So, hopefully I'll remember that I mentioned it. But either way, we're gonna make our way through this part right here. And do a nice jump over here to get this secret full health. Now let's fall down here and grab the legendary soul. It's no big deal that we are using some time here, but it's nice that we went back either way, because this guy, yeah. Forgot that he was even there. But I guess he was over on this side, so that's a given, I suppose. So let's go back up here again and be sent to this area. And instead of going on this thing, we're just gonna go over here and drop down. At least try to get the secret invisibility. Now we gotta do a nice jump over here. And yeah, that's one of the few butt clenchers of this map. And I think I blew up the earth. I'm not too sure at this point. How many times is that? Check the footage either way, because I'm relying on you guys to make a counter for how many times we blew up the earth at this point. Anyways, here's a Crystal Master and some friends. Let's delete all the friends. Just like that. And we can go into here. Kill the serpents. Get beat up by them too, I suppose. Push the button, which will reveal the Crystal Master. The Crystal Master. Crystal Christoph. Get out of here. But we'll have to press it again to lower the lift again. Alright, poor enunciation and speaking issues aside, we can now go up into this area to be introduced to a new enemy, a Master Archmage. These guys replace their heads with eyeballs, with these weird interdimensional seeing eyeballs, which is weird. But then again, this whole episode's weird. This whole game's weird. Everything's weird. But I kind of like it. But anyways, now we've gotten rid of him, we can push this button and go into this area. We're gonna break out the Voltride because we're gonna kill these bootleg antlions. Get some overkill, at least one of them. And we'll kill the rest, like so. Yeah, that works. So I ran out of mana. Oh well, there's more to go around here. And we'll focus fire on one guy. And another, since I forgot to overkill him. Yeah, that works a lot better now, doesn't it? Anyways, we'll make our way up here. And I'm feeling like shooting some deletion buttons. Feeling like skipping some encounters. I don't know about you. If you want more ammo for the skip encounter button, we can get some in a little bit, but first we gotta kill these guys. I was hoping I could kill them both with the one shot, but didn't work out so well. Oh well. Yeah, there's ammo right there. And in order to get it, I have to jump nicely. Yeah, that works just fine, doesn't it? Let's grab it. And go back up these spirally woodwork things. There's health over there if you need it. You can kind of jump around if you want. But, not too much here aside from the medium purple mana and the enemies, of course. So let's make our way up to this area. There's another eyeball dude. Mr. Eyeball Mage. We'll just shoot 2 Eternum shots at him. Grab the mana boost behind this area. And now we can go through the portal. Now I can push that button too if you want to go back to this area. It leads back to the one area where we first encountered the crystal mages, I believe, but actually I think it leads to the invisibility secret, yeah. And the little bridge next to it. So I'm thinking we're gonna use our power up here just to kill all these guys. And I'm not gonna feel too bad about it because there's this right here. So I'm gonna spin the axe just to celebrate before I grab this one. And that should be the last secret. And we're good to go into this area. So this area, I'm gonna break out the Star of Torment. I'm gonna use the soul power. Kill all these spiders. Get them out of the way. Maybe use the Voltride for this next encounter. Guys are dodgy bastards, aren't they? But they can only dodge so much, huh? Let's go up the little wind tunnel thing. Use the skip encounter button for these guys. Blow this guy up. If you need blue mana, there's plenty to go around because that's a full blue mana pickup right there. And over here are more serpents. Let's get rid of them. We'll grab this health real quick. And skip this encounter. Just listen to that satisfying sound of multiple enemies being deleted at once with the Eternum. I love it. So now let's make our way over here, meet some more serpents. Use the Voltride to delete them. Preferably getting overkill on one of them, so we can get overkill on the others. Because that's pretty much where the Voltride's power comes from. And look, there's another serpent. One that survived the whole ordeal, and another one. Let's fight him face to face. Get out of here. Yeah, get shattered. Now let's fight a Crystal Master with his own weapon. Yeah, that's satisfying, but not the most ideal weapon to use against them, but it still works. You can use the Star of Torment on them, but you could also use the Celestial Claw or any weapon similar to that. But anyways, let's delete these bootleg antlions. Probably get some overkill on some of them. But more preferably use the Celestial Claw. It doesn't work out, which it might not. But thankfully there's a bit of health to go around in a spot like this to compensate for our silly encounter there. There's also buttons we can press. There's 3 of them in total in this area. They're all hiding in these little hidey holes. So look around and you'll finish the sequence just like that. Now we can go up here and grab the gold key. And now that we have the gold key, we'll get to meet these bootleg disciples. And let's delete them. Ooh, take that. And take the planet. You want to throw suns at me, I'll throw planets at you. And of course, you're still doing it. Get out of here, buddy. The nice thing to know about these guys, you can tell when they're about to fire because the suns they get ready slowly get eclipsed, and when they're fully eclipsed, that's when they fire. So it's a good visual indicator. I like that. I like good visual indicators of when enemies are about to fire. I'm gonna grab this health just in case. So you never know what will await us in this next area. We got the gold key so we can open this area. We'll go into it. There's one more guy here that we just need to get rid of. So let's get him out. He's riding a crystal beast. Yeah, it's another crystal master, but he's riding a beast. Look at this thing. The tanky thing too. And he's done. And that should be almost all the enemies, but you know. Sometimes these enemies like to hide in random spots, so let's do some backtracking to make sure we got them all. Alright. We'll give us some time to admire the scenery, I suppose, once again. Because, yeah, this map's still really freaking gorgeous. Maybe it's because I like the color blue. Maybe. But also maybe because there's more than just blue here sometimes. Grab these just in case. Let's do some more double checking in areas that I may or may not have explored already. We'll drop back down here to the area where we killed all these guys. Yeah. Also drop down here too. Yeah, there are some spots with the killer enemy placement. Not out here though. We'll just do one more victory lap around this map. That's essentially what it is at this point. Yeah, we were just there with the bootleg disciples and whatnot. So let's head on up to this area again. Just taking the scenery. Because you can kill all the enemies on this map, I assure you. But sometimes they want to be a little fidgety, a little weird. There you go. Two of these guys. Because of course they're here. No wonder they didn't see me. I was invisible, so of course they didn't see me. So I'm gonna use this whole power on this one guy, just to get him out of here. And I'd say we'll go back up to here and take the little shortcut, go back to the portal, call it a day, because we spent almost 20 minutes on this map. And wasn't expecting to spend 20 minutes on this map, but then again, I wasn't expecting those two guys to not see me, but it's fine. So we're going through the area with the serpents. Make sure you kill the two bootleg disciples, and aside from that, you should be good to go. Yeah, they didn't see me because I was invisible during that part. Oh well. Better late than never. Plus, I didn't have to use the radar to seek them out. Sometimes I do that just to clarify that I can't kill all the enemies on a map. But whatever, we're gonna make our way out of this map. Get a look at this hallway, look at the shiny floors. This could be a great opportunity to show off your RTX card. I don't have one, so this isn't RTX, this isn't ray tracing stuff, but the hex passage lies below. Down we go. And that's it, that's the Arcland Verge, and yeah, this was a cool level and a great introduction to the first, well, it's the 6th episode. It's the first level of the 6th episode. I kind of misspoke there, but yeah, I loved it. The scenery, the enemies, and the music, especially the music. It's a great start to this episode, and hopefully it keeps it up. So, yeah. The only downside to this level was the invisibility encounter. I had to go back there, but it was kind of my fault for not knowing those guys were there, but that's what I get for trying to go for 100% secrets and kills, but it's fine. Anyways, we're done with this map. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into E6M2, but until then, toodaloo.